1.
The Radio 1 Breakfast Show.
With Nick Grimshaw.
Okay, it is time to get, I think, pretty Christmassy. I feel like this is one of the highlights of Christmas. I think you've got, like, Santa Claus, turkey, spending time with your family, and then Doctor Who Christmas special. I think it's pretty much up there. It's a massive part of Christmas. And joining us in the studio this morning, we have Jenna Coleman. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks very much.
You feeling festive?
I am feeling festive.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about just the Doctor Who episode when you said turkey, and I was in my head going along, and aliens, and sleds.
All the things, yeah. But it's such a massive part of Christmas, Doctor Who Christmas special, isn't it?
Yeah. You get to do the story, you know, we've kind of gone for Miracle on 34th Street meets Alien.
Oh, wow.
This year. So it's a perfect show for Christmas. That you can really tell those kind of adventures.
Yeah. Can you watch it on Christmas Day? Because I'm aware that you're in it.
I kind of get forced to with all my family, but it's kind of, you know, at the really good bit, my grandma will go get some Baileys and, you know, like be crunching all the ice up, and it gets, you know, or like my little niece will then, when Matt regenerated last year, was in front of the television dressed as a pirate.
Slightly distracting. You can't fully watch it, really. Rihanna, who's here. Hi, Rihanna.
Hi.
Who's our movie expert here. Film critic, not movie expert. Film critic.
Fine.
But also an expert. You love Doctor Who on Christmas Day.
I do.
Next level. Is it you love all Doctor Who or the Christmas Day one?
I love
more
all
exciting?
Doctor Who, absolutely. And then on Christmas Day, because it's so important, I have to segregate myself from the rest of my family because they just talk over the top of it. Because they just kind of talk and they.
How dare they catch up?
Makes me so angry.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
makes me so angry.
Well, annoying.
It ruins it for me.
So you take yourself away.
Go upstairs and lock myself in my mum and dad's room so I can watch it by myself.
Oh, wow. Well, it's going to be happening on Christmas Day at 6:15 on BBC One. That's when Rihanna will be going to lock herself in her mum and dad's bedroom for an hour of Miracle on 34th Street meets Alien. What happens in this episode? Because you can't say what happens, because I know that you just had a briefing, but can you give us any insight on what we can expect on Christmas Day? Because I know this will be appointment to view.
Right, so Nick Frost is playing Father Christmas.
Massive.
And I can tell you that because he's on the front of Radio Times.
Yeah, so that's out there.
So I know that is a good one.
Was that a Radio Times scoop?
I don't think so.
No.
He played at the end of the last.
Oh, he did.
Episode.
He did.
Yeah.
Rihanna's a fan. Rihanna knows. Rihanna knows. So he's playing Father Christmas. I mean, he's not your sort of classic Santa, is he?
Well, you think that, but then when he puts on the outfit and you have to paint his beard white, it's actually quite remarkable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay then.
Really, and he puts on the specs as well.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. But he does it really cleverly. He kind of plays between like the caricature, like what you imagine from Christmas cards, and then like kind of could be like your mate down the pub kind of thing.
Oh, good.
So like pitches it really well between those two things.
How is he to go to work with on a daily basis?
He's very funny, and I hate saying that because of course he's funny. Like
Not always. Comedians
Sometimes
can be
comedians,
rubbish.
that in real life, sometimes they're like not funny at all. Because I think that's why they're comedians, because they're sad inside.
And they save it up for...
Yeah, they're like not being paid, so not being funny. But he's actually fun.
He's actually funny. He'll give you gags in between the takes.
Love that guy. I love that guy. But did you come with me, Rihanna, when we did an interview with him in a pub?
No,
I didn't. I don't know why. Why did we do it? Oh, their film was set in a pub. That's why.
Yeah.
So we went to the pub down the road, and we did a filming, like a little interview there that we filmed down the pub, and it was one of the best days ever going to the
so
pub.
glad I missed that. And Simon Pegg, wasn't it?
And Simon Pegg, yeah.
Dream combo.
I can't imagine the two of them together. I mean, makeup calls were quite exhausting afterwards because everyone was just laughing so much.
Oh, really?
So you kind of get on set already exhausted.
So you, like, when you're filming, you must be like, you know, your makeup, it must be like quite minimal, just done. Whereas other people must be in there for like hours and hours on end. Like, we're going to make you look like an alien fish or something. It takes a while. What do you do in those times? Do you still have to be there and just sit around? Are you there for the process of Nick Frost becoming Santa?
No, like there's some people that are literally in, 4-hour prosthetic calls. You arrive on set like, 8 a.m.
That's too much.
they've been in the makeup chair since 4 a.m.
Oh God, no. Nick recently said that he rated his Doctor Who fanship as 7 out of 10.
Okay.
He said he's that much, 7 out of 10. That's how much he's a fan of Doctor Who. How big a fan of Doctor Who were you when you were growing up, Jenna?
Well, it wasn't on, you see.
Oh yeah, it was off then.
I was a denied child.
Yeah.
Which is the generation I'm from.
Yes.
So I mean...
Did you watch the Christopher Eccleston years?
I kind of became aware of it around the David Tennant years.
Yes.
Good years.
Great years.
Great years.
Great years. As like a proper Doctor Who mega fan, who's been your favourite Doctor Who?
Do you know what? I genuinely have loved every single one because they've just brought something so different.
Diplomatic.
I know, but
Great answer from a BBC employee.
Peter Capaldi just makes it so dark, and it was such a change from Matt Smith. And now you can see the fun kind of coming out a little bit more towards the end of the last series.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm such a nerd. I'm going to shut
See,
up.
I love it so much. But people do, I mean, they love Doctor Who to the next level, don't they? They really, really do.
Yeah. It is amazing, actually. Like, you really, when people, and especially, I went over to the States recently, and over there, when people love it, they, like, absolutely love it and know everything about it and make artwork and create all this stuff or songs and posters and, yeah.
Rihanna's actually performed a Doctor Who song. She's prepared something, and she's going to perform it tonight at the Radio 1 Christmas party. If you're around, Jenna, you're more than welcome to come. Do you want to give us a little bit now?
No.
Who is it, Doctor Who? She'll do it later. But when you say you went to America, you did like when you this summer you did like a mega tour around the world, right?
Yeah.
To sort of promote Doctor Who, and you went. Where did you go? Everywhere.
Cardiff.
Yes.
London.
Yes.
South Korea.
Yes.
Sydney, New York, Mexico, Rio.
Wow.
In like 11 days or something.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Did you get to see anything?
Actually, we did, because we did like photo shoots in like on top of the Rockefeller Center and stuff like that. So it wasn't all hotel rooms and planes and stuff. It was good. It was absolutely mad. Me and Peter both took our families as well. So it was like some.
Oh wow! Oh wow! And was it amazing seeing like the reaction around the world from something that you make here?
Well, it's culture shock because you spend 8 months of the year in a car park in Cardiff against green screen with loads of aliens. So then coming out of that to that, is that it? Like, it's quite a culture shock. You become a bit like institutionalized.
Yeah, you're like, oh, it's a thing. I'm not crazy. It's a great television show. What are your Christmas plans? What will be happening, Jenna, come Christmas round the Colemans?
At the Colemans house. The Colemans are going out for the first Christmas ever.
No way.
It's big changes.
It's big news if there's a change on Christmas Day.
I know.
So where are you going to go?
I'm a stickler for tradition as well. We're going to like the local pub. I actually don't know, actually. My mum's organised it. I just started to improvise and I didn't know where I was going. Somewhere local.
It's very local. Well, I quite like that. This year we're going to go to my sister's, which is, I spoke to my mum about it yesterday, and that's the first time, I think it's the first time ever that my mum's like not made Christmas dinner when she can. So we're going to go to my sister's. So it's a lot of pressure, that.
It's a big transition.
It's a big transition. I mean, I don't care because I'm going to be asleep for 90% of Christmas Day. So whatever.
You'll get in trouble again if you do that.
I did. I got in trouble last year, big time. I was just telling Jenna and Rihanna that I don't know what, I didn't plan to, but on Christmas Day last year, like finished like Christmas lunch, had like starter, main course, and then I was like potting around. I thought, oh, I'll just have a little lie down on this bed. Woke up Boxing Day morning, 10 a.m. I was like, oh my God, been asleep for like 18 hours. Jack has been on saying, hi, Jenna Coleman. If you were the Doctor, what would you change about the TARDIS? Is there anything, Jenna, that you're like, do you know what? It's 2015. Let's revamp it in this style.
I always liked John Hurt's TARDIS, where it was all white and there was like old like chemistry Bunsen burners and stuff like that, like old science class kind of feel.
Yeah.
So I'd maybe steal that.
Yeah, liquor paint, few Bunsen burners.
Yeah.
We can get you some of them for Christmas if you want.
Thank you.
Yeah. My question is, have you... Oh, this is a good one. And also, Rihanna, I'd like you to answer this. Simran, have you had a crush on any of the Doctors?
All of them.
All of them? All right, Rihanna, be a little bit picky. All of them. And Jenna?
I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Because
But you've worked with 3 of them, haven't you?
I mean, technically, all if we're going by all those science fiction rules. I mean, you should know this.
All of them, it's true. I meant the same room, really.
Same room, yeah. I didn't get to meet William Hartnell. I find it's a very odd relationship that you form, and it's kind of like a weird, like your brother / dad relate. You know, you just
so
can't
it's a
go
no.
there.
It's a no from Coleman. However, Rihanna, it's a definite Very strong, yes. For all or any of them. Izzy from Tring's been on, which I really like this question. Jenna, have you actually ever been frightened of any of the monsters you've worked with?
Yes, I have.
Really?
Half-Face Man. It was one at the beginning of the series this year who was truly quite scary, and and he had a puppet as well. It was a puppeteering thing, and I actually couldn't go near it on set at all.
Oh.
In between takes and stuff.
Oh.
It was actually quite scary.
Jenna, if Nick Grimshaw were to play a baddie in Doctor Who, what type of baddie would he be? That's from Nick Grimshaw's agent in London. No, sorry. No, that's from Mark, who's been on in Althorn.
What are you interested in?
Just, all sorts, pop culture, doing charity work, things like that. Hey?
Shut up.
There's
Shut
one
up.
called a Whisper Man who gets to wear like a really cool suit and like whispers and chants and looks a bit like the
whispering
Scream
is my
mask.
worst thing.
Oh, is it?
But
Oh.
maybe I'd take on whispering. If I hear people I went to a film on Friday and someone was whispering, like because they were like watching the film. I said, just speak at a normal level. I hate whispering. It makes me feel sick.
Okay, you could do the shouty monster then.
Can I ask a question? Why are you whispering? But maybe I'll do Whisper Man, and then that'll be like my challenging role.
Yeah.
I get like a BAFTA.
Push you.
Yeah,
push you
push
to your
myself.
limits.
He overcame his hatred of whispering to be a whispering man. Jenna, you often said you danced as a kid, and I was wondering if you still dance, and would you ever do something which, if you are still dancing, on telly or film or stage? And that's from Shiri, who says, I absolutely love you, Jenna Coleman.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
No, I don't dance anymore. Although I did watch Funny Face yesterday.
What's Funny Face?
Old Audrey Hepburn film.
Oh, I don't know it.
Oh, yeah, and that made me think, let's dance.
I should
but
dance
otherwise,
more.
no.
No dancing.
No dancing. No dancing in the TARDIS.
We're off to a street class later on, me and
Really?
Rihanna. No, not really. Never. But we can make it happen if you want to come.
I was so impressed.
Bit of body popping
So close
around
to
noon.
Christmas.
Yeah. Well, Jenna, thank you for coming in this morning.
Thank you
Lovely
for
to
having
see
me.
you. And we're going to see you on BBC One on Christmas Day, which sounds like the biggest thing ever, doesn't it? BBC One, Christmas Day.
I like it. Keep
Huge.
Is
Yeah.
it at
Massive.
6:40?
6:15. Get it in your phone. 6:15. Jenna, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Have a good one.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.